The legislature assumes a strategic role in any democratic government. For Nigeria, a 62 years interrupted succession leaves much to ponder on in terms of contribution of the parliament. Parliamentary correspondent Rosemary Okokotega brings us up to speed with the achievement of the present assembly.
The National Assembly, mostly from 1999, progressed steadily on the job of legislation. From the 1st to 8th and the present 9th National Assembly, Nigerians have continually formed their opinions on how lawmakers are representing their interests, especially through quality of bills, culminating in far-reaching laws and to a thriving democracy. At 62nd Independence, lawmakers themselves speak on parliamentary journey.
Our National Assembly contributes to the development of the nation in terms of the budgeting and other things, like the projects that were not done many years back. This administration have started completing those projects, and that was also a factor by the National Assembly.
The electoral bill that was passed into law and signed into law by Mr. President was one piece of legislation that this National Assembly wanted to be able to leave behind as a legacy. And there's also no doubt in the fact that the petroleum industry bill that we passed, which was also signed into law, is helping to stabilize things within the oil and gas sector, which is a major aspect of our economy and a major source of revenue for us as a nation.
We want to talk about the NDDC, we want to talk about the EFCC, we want to talk so many other laws that we have passed. When you line all these things up, you see that we're making progress. We just need to build on this.
The parliament, since the Fourth Republic, has done extremely well. I will give the parliament kudos. On the scale of 1 to 10, maybe 9.
Citizens, especially journalists who have over the years reported activities of the legislature, have their own score sheet.
By and large, between 1999 and today, when democracy came to be, I must say that the legislature, to some extent, has done its best. It may not have met our expectation, but I think it has done the best it can, especially in recent times. They've been able to look at government in the face and pass some legislation that will impact on the country's economy and on democratic practice in the country.
I'm just talking about the 9th Assembly. You cannot compare 1st Assembly, 2nd Assembly, 3rd Assembly, and 5th Assembly with what we are having today. What we are having today is mockery of legislature because they dwell on issues that doesn't affect the life of common Nigerians.
And I will tell you something they did that's very remarkable. I must tell you. I remember a few years ago, the present government came on board to say that, no, something was wrong. Perhaps you may have forgotten this. Something happened in 1992, 1993, during the time of Enko Abiola when he was elected. It was obvious that the man won the election, but the military annulled that election. And now, how many years down the line, we're having a government that said, let's recognize that man, that election. He was to become the president of this country. So he was conferred that honor. Eventually, there was a law here passed to legitimize that arrangement. Every point in time, the legislature, in this journey, the legislature has had one or two things to do to contribute.
Now, judging by the not-so-bad performance or contributions of the legislature, especially in the country's over 23 years of uninterrupted democratic rule, both social and political analysts believe it is only fair on the citizens to, like Oliver Twist, demand for more and expect more. Rosemary Okokotega, ASO Television News.